Okay, guys. So there's a slight bit of an energy going on that this unhealthy type of a energy that's floating around for this 2 weeks period. It's some kind of unhealthy attachment or unhealthy situation. But let's go ahead and see what it's in regards to or what's going on here. So it looks like the energy starts off with the emperor, and the emperor is could be a Capricorn. It could be a father figure. It could be your father. It could be your grandfather. It could be somebody older. It could be none of those things. It could just be somebody that has a lot of authority, a lot of education, a lot of knowledge, a lot of power. This person is very good to know because this person can help. They're so smart and they're so grounded and they have so much wisdom. They can offer quite a lot to somebody or a business or a relationship of any kind. This person really has a lot to offer. Okay. Maybe you're making some kind of deal with this person. I'm not sure. We'll have to go ahead and see why. Yeah, so it looks like what's kind of like the challenge this week, possibly, is that this person, like I said, this is somebody you can trust pretty much. This is somebody that has a lot of information, right? Actually, this really could be you too, Taurus. This could be you, okay? You could be in a very stable position in your life in this situation too, okay? So this could be you. But somebody or somebody that you are feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck in this situation. You're feeling stuck right now. You're feeling unable to see what's the purpose of moving forward, or what good point is there, okay? But we do have the compromise card, which leads me to believe that it's just a matter of you seeing the good in something, good enough in order to both compromise. You both will lose out, possibly, but it'll be fair. At least it's going to be fair. So maybe you just need to see something. There's something left for you to see right now, and we'll go ahead and find out what that is. It looks like you may be having some conflict within your mind about the situation. You're conflicted. You don't know which way to go. If this is not just you, it could be that you're working with other people or another person, and you guys are both having difficulties coming to a harmonious agreement. Okay. Again, we have this compromise card here, where both people kind of have to make a decision because there's too much conflict going on. And it can't continue to go this way, because the more conflict you have, the more inefficiency your work is, or the situation will become. So at one point, everybody needs to start working together in harmony, or, they need to leave the situation, or two people need to come together to make a pact, or, like this compromise. They need to, both decide to lose, yet so they can go forward. So it could be that. That's what's happening right now. And this is something that's going to be in your favor. Okay. Meaning conflict's not in anybody's favor. However, you can use this, the other people, and turn it into something good, just like this, a compromise. Instead of both people walking away from the situation, and continuing to fight, make it attractive to where both of you can work together and then move forward. Okay. Right now, you want to work, you want to move forward and focus on something, and be successful at it. You want to pay attention and make money. If this is not money, it's something that you really enjoy doing and you're spending time on it, and you really want it to, continue to work out. So this is what you want this week. You may just want to work alone, I think. Okay. You maybe just want to work independently. But again, you've got some conflict or some other people involved. So it's hard for you probably to do this. You want to work in peace, I think, Taurus. I think you just kind of want to do your own thing. Because I think you're very good at it. And you work very well in harmony, and you work very well alone. This is somebody that works more like independently alone. So this is what you really want. But you want to work in peace. You want to get stuff done. But it looks like, there's some other issues going on that's preventing that. And it looks like, you're kind of like, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do about it. You're just feeling stuck and unsure possibly of which way is the best way to move forward, or what do you need in order to move forward. So you're just taking some time you might be contemplating a little bit, like which way to go, which way to move forward. And you might be dealing with this. If this is not other people, it just could be your own conflict in the mind. Your own mind is kind of confused, or you might be conflicting ideas. So it could be you or somebody else. In the past, it looks like you needed to put some work. Okay. You needed to put some work into something. Maybe you didn't do it. Maybe you didn't have the time. Maybe you didn't have the energy. You needed to put some work into something that you didn't do back in the past. You didn't have time, but I could see that, or you didn't want to anyway, or you didn't really feel it was worth it. Or you weren't really, or if it wasn't that, then for some of you Geminis, that it's basically saying that you were hoping for somebody to bring you some gratitude, some wealth, some money, possibly. So you either were hoping for money, or you were unable to. You just didn't have the energy or the ambition to put the work into something. But I could see that you do now. So this was the past, and this is the current future. So you changed your mind about something. Now you do want to move forward. You do want to create something. Here you might have wanted to, but it wasn't working out for whatever reason. You just didn't have the ability to, or somebody else didn't that was involved. And then this is how you are this month, this mid-month. You might have a lot of different choices, a lot of different options. If it's not options, you may not have any or you may feel that you have no options, and you may feel like you don't know which option, you don't know which way to move forward. So it's either, here you are. And this is preventing you a little bit this month or this week from moving towards your goal. And that's it looks like to work and build something, make money, be successful, be independent. So you might just be not sure what decision to make, or maybe none of these options look good to you, okay? Maybe you're just not able to see it at this very moment. So this month you might be needing to do some, you might need to, that's why this compromise is here. I think that message for you is, since you don't see an option, or there's too many, it's leaving you stuck and unable to move forward towards this goal. It's creating too much conflict. Okay. So what the message here is, the advice here for you is that, all you have to do is compromise within, make your own compromise with yourself. If this is not somebody else, compromise something, and that will give you the clarity to move forward. Because if you can't see that any of the options are working out, that if you pick any of them, they're all bad. Let's say they're all bad. You feel that they're all bad, or they're all going to cause a bad reaction. Every option you see is causing conflict. So the best advice here in this reading is to compromise. Take the best scenario, guys. Take the best scenario, okay? Don't get caught in doing something unhealthy because you don't know which way to choose. Don't do something that's going to bind you and bond you. Don't do something that's going to create you to be feeling like stuck, okay? You don't want to be stuck. Pick something that you can compromise with, okay? You might feel that you're going to lose out, but at least you're going to be able to move forward, okay? It's better than doing nothing sometimes. Sometimes it's better than doing nothing, okay? right now you're definitely seeking advice. You want more information. You don't know what to do. You just want more information, and you just, for whatever reason, are not unable to get this information. So you might be seeing this as you're not able to use your intuition. Your mind's probably so conflicted, or there's people around you that are conflicted, that's creating too much chaos, and that's unable to make you feel able to see clearly. So seek out some advice, you guys. Seek out advice from friends, family, whoever, if you have to. Okay, or do more research on whatever this is. Start to do a pro and con list, maybe. Pros and cons, that's a good one. You know, pros and cons for what it is that you do see, for the choices that you have. Maybe you've already done the pro and con list. But if you did that and then, like you say, nothing, you still can't figure it out, pick the best option where you won't lose it all, that you'll only lose some, you know, the best option. So that's the advice that I'm giving you, because that's the advice the cards are giving. But seek advice if you need to get further information. If there is other people involved, other people are seeing seeing your situation as a very stable situation. Even though you're not seeing it that way, you're seeing it maybe a stable for sure, but you're seeing it as you're not really sure what decision to make. Okay. Or you're not willing to move. You're having a hard time stepping in to whatever this is, this stability, this really, really strong foundation. But the other people around you see it as a very stable situation. Okay. It is very stable. If this has to do with a relationship, they see it as a very successful relationship, a long-term relationship, cause for celebration. If this is, you know, has to do with moving, they see it as, you know, a good moving choice, a good home. And this is what you're hoping to move away from: confusion. You're hoping to move away from anything that you've had in the past that's, you know, been emotionally draining or emotionally frustrating. You're definitely praying for that this month, and you're hoping that you can clear your mind, get rid of the conflict, get rid of the, you know, any kind of obstacles that's been going on. And that's what you're hoping for. And it looks like you're just having a hard time. You're having a hard time making a choice. You're having a hard time making a choice. You're having a hard time making a choice. You want to make a long-term, you know, or a short, maybe you're just thinking short-term, and you're not really thinking the long-term options here. So, you definitely have this, you guys. Okay, Taurus, maybe you're being stubborn. Okay. You might be stubborn. You may be, you know, just not willing to compromise. You know, maybe you're just not willing to compromise. Maybe all the choices are very unhealthy, you know, because this card is here. This is a little bit of a slight energy around. Maybe all the options are bad. Maybe every option that you have, every choice, you can't win. It just keeps putting you into this trapped, position. Okay. But the truth is that there is a way out. Okay. My advice to you is continue to go forward with what it is that you want. Okay. You guys, spend some time and compromise. Find out the best way that you can to get the information you need. Go within. Seek out advice. As soon as you get that feeling, you're going to compromise, and you're going to be able to move forward and succeed. Okay, you guys, but be patient with yourself. You do need to make a decision. You will. Okay. It looks like this energy is beautiful. This person, if this is a person in the situation here, ask them, see what they have to say. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull, let's see, let's pull, I'm gonna pull another card for you, Taurus. Okay, so this is Taurus for mid-month. Let's pull a card for this Emperor here. Please verify the Empress for Taurus. Please provide a clarifying card for the Empress for Taurus. For the Empress. Taurus. Well, this is a feeling of being overwhelmed. You're definitely feeling overwhelmed with trying to make a decision and moving forward. But this Emperor could be waiting for you to make a decision, possibly. Okay. And he might be feeling overwhelmed. He or she might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. And it might be causing some confusion. So this could be you. But I do see overwhelmed, feelings of overwhelmed, and unable to really, this person you might be confusing this person as well. You guys both might be confused, okay? You can't make a decision, and that's creating confusion on their part, okay? So you guys do probably need to compromise and move forward. As soon as you do compromise, don't back down, of course, on something. Don't compromise on something that, you really need or want. That's not the point here. You don't want to go into compromise into some horrible situation. No, 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 no. Don't do that. But if there is a good medium that you can reach with the other person where you're both capable of agreeing and you're both gonna be capable and it's fair, don't compromise if it's not fair for the other one, right? Because that's going to you're just going to be talked into something that, is not fair. Make sure it is fair and equal. That's the only thing. Make sure it's fair and equal. Okay, you guys, make sure it's fair and equal for both people. And let's see what else we have for you. I'm going to pull a goddess card for you guys, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what do we have? Messages for Taurus mid-month for February. Mid-month for February. What is the message for Taurus? No. Okay, Taurus. What is the message for Taurus? There we go. Inner wisdom. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Okay, you guys, this sums it up. This card is the card of wisdom. You were having a hard problem with that, right? But you do know the answers, okay? I know you're feeling like you don't know. You're feeling stuck. So go within. This is a beautiful owl. Can you see the owl? Owls are known for wisdom, right? Take some time, you guys. Meditate. Take some time. Go within. Pray. Turn the music down. Take a walk. Clear your mind. Let it go for a couple days or a couple hours or whatever. And ask your angel, ask God to provide you with the correct answer. Ask God to give you that wisdom. Go within, okay? You're the only one who has the answers. You can seek out psychic help or, tarot readers or, friends, family. And that's a great thing to do because it can help you find maybe some deeper insight, okay, to maybe some confusions that you may have. However, in the end, you are the only one who can make decisions for yourself. Your wisdom is more powerful than anybody else's wisdom because it comes from within and it comes from God and it comes from you. It comes from your higher self. So you're the only one that can do that, and you guys are going to do that this month. Good for you. I'm going to pull another card for you because I love this card. I love that card. Here we go. Taurus. What is the second message for Taurus to help them? What is the second message for Taurus? Ooh, this one more really wanted to come out. Focused intention. How beautiful. Look at you. Male or female. Okay. This is like, look at this person is confident and they have a, like one of those bow and arrows. And it says focused intention, just like a bow and arrow. Okay. She's got bow and arrow. And what's at the other end of a bow and arrow? Well, it's a big bullseye, right? And she's gonna get ready to pull that bow and that arrow, and she's gonna shoot it right into the target. So this is the angel speaking really loud to you and clear. If you were unclear before, go within, ask for the answers. Okay, when you get the answers, get focused on that, what it is that you want, and go for it, guys. I'm so excited for you. You're going to get some clarity this month, okay? The card says this. Keep your unwavering thoughts and feelings and actions focused on your target, and you will make a mark. So you may already even know the answer, guys. So stick with it. Go with it. And I'm going to read it to you again. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target. So it's saying don't get distracted. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe this month you know the answer, but you're unsure because you keep getting pulled away by all the distractions around you. So maybe you're highly distracted this month because you got too many people, too much conflict going on in your mind that you keep going over way too many things over and over again. Even though you already really do know the answer within. So it's telling you to narrow this down, you guys, this week. Narrow this down. Do not rush. Take your time. But when you do know the answer, go for it, guys. I'm super excited. Please tell me what you're going to go for. You guys can do it. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. It's here. The message could not get any more clear.